Hey guys, so it's been a while, and as you can probably tell from my voice, I'm not well at all. I've had a terrible cold for the last couple of days now, and it's purely been because I can't take medication with my other medications I take. So I have to just ride it out, unfortunately, which also means I haven't been melting very much. I've melted a lot of peppermint, a lot of pine, a lot of scents you could smell when you have a cold, a lot of Vicks scents, and obviously the week before that there were scents as well. I'm just starting to get my nose back again, which is why I can do the review for you now, and there are quite a bit of empties, there's some bags in there as well. So we're just going to jump on into it. If you hear me coughing or taking a drink at any point, I do apologise, but I am still getting over this cold. I do have another video to record for you as well. So as I said in my last video, I am going into one of my other hobbies as well at the moment. However, I am still melting, so you will still see melted videos, you will still see melt boxes. I have got a few things coming from America from one of my friends as well soon, so you will see some hauls, but they were bought months ago. So let's just jump on into what I've been melting. I'm going to do my empties because they're quite large. Now, if I can't remember some of the scents, it's purely because they've been such a long time ago, but I will try my best. And as I said, if I go quiet, it's because I'm taking a drink. I do have a massive Coke with me. It's like 9:15 in the morning, but I do have to go to work today, so. With this cold as well, I have been at work every day, so I am actually dying right now. I've only got one day off this week, but I will manage, I will get there. So the first one I have here is Tiffany's Pink Peppermint Marshmallow. This one was quite strong on the peppermint, however with the marshmallow it made it really, really sweet. Obviously with my nose being blocked, all I could really smell was the peppermint, which is all I really needed, and this one was a bedroom scent. I can't comment on the throw very well on these sort of things unless it was a peppermint one. This one was a medium to my nose at the time. We have a Yankee candle. So I did say I was going to give up with Yankee, which is totally true. I'm not buying Yankee anymore. However, I do have a few more melts left in my stash. This one is Autumn Glow. I put this on in the living room about midday, one of my days off, and this actually threw. It's about right now that I say that I'm not going to buy these anymore. This one threw quite well. It was sort of a crisp, manly scent, which was quite nice for autumn. It was a horrible grey, dull day, so it was quite nice to sit under the cover on the sofa with this scent going and the TV going. It was quite nice. This one was about a medium to high throw when I could smell. I would repurchase if I was going to repurchase Yankee. We have a couple more Cleaves. So this first one I had to finish off. I do have another tub of this one which I may consider selling. This is Comfy Comfy by Cleaves. This is a blend of blackcurrant and smooth vanilla. This is meant to be a dupe for the Comforter scent by Lush. However, I don't get that at all. It's too blackcurrant to me. I know Comforter is a lot of blackcurrant, but this is just too much. It's too sweet. Comforter to me is a lot more sensual than this scent actually is. I melted half one day, decided that not too sure on it, melted it for about 6 hours, turned it off before I went to bed, then melted this about 3 days later just to double check whether I did like it or not in my bedroom, and I've decided I don't like this one. I'm not going to love every scent from Cleaves, which is why I did try that one, so I will be selling the other one, I think, or swapping it out for something. This other one from Cleaves is Watermelon Kiwi. So this is sweet and juicy watermelon with ripe kiwi fruit. I put this last tiny quarter I had on in my living room. Excuse me. One of the days I just didn't know what to put on in the morning. And in the tub you can smell the watermelon and the kiwi mixing together, but on warm you don't smell anything at all really. It's such a light throw that I really had to get quite close to the melter to try and find this scent. In the summer this is probably going to be a lovely scent, but in the winter when you want a warm, comforting scent, I couldn't smell it at all. This next one I really didn't like. So this was oatmeal, milk and honey by Tiffany's. This is hawthorn, French vanilla, soy milk and almond. Popped this on in my bedroom one morning before I went to work, and every time I went up there I was like, what the hell am I melting? I really don't like this scent. Now I know why. I don't like milk scents anyway. Honey scents I can deal with depending on what they're mixed with. Oatmeal I've never smelt. But all of these mixed together, I could not take it. It was a really, really high throw, which I always get from Tiffany's, but I did not like the scent of it all mixed together, so I wouldn't repurchase that one, even though it was a sample anyway. This one is one I got sent by a friend. This is Sensations Wax in Comfy Soft Linen. This was a tiny little amount of cube. I probably had that much cubes in there. And I popped this on in my 20-watt melter in my living room, and it was actually a really good strong throw. Really enjoyed this one. I do like linen scents and clean scents anyway, so this one was probably perfect for me. This was probably a medium to high throw in the morning, and I would repurchase that if I knew whether Sensations Wax was UK or US. Another Cleaves that I have finished, and can you see that shadow? I have no idea where that's from. Anyway, another Cleaves. This was the Soy Wax Crumble. This crumble was full to the bag when I got it, but I only actually got 2 melts out of it. It wasn't that full, to be fair, for a full-size bag. This is chiffon cream pie, pink chiffon, lemon chiffon and buttercream pie. Now, as I said the first time, I did enjoy this, however it was very perfumey and bakery mixed together, which is very strange to my nose. However, as I said, I really did enjoy it. I popped this in my bedroom before I became sick, and I could still smell it. It was about a medium throw, that one. I would repurchase that if I could. Excuse me. Every time I cough, I'm going to say excuse me, sorry. You're just going to have to get used to that. Next one is one I was given to by a friend. I have no idea on the brand on this one, but this is a Blitzgiving, which is pumpkin pecan waffles with cornbread. Now, I've never tried a cornbread scent before, or a pumpkin pecan waffles, because I tend to stay away from pumpkin scents. However, I had 3 cubes in here, 3 different shapes. I chopped one of the bunts in half, melted 1.5 bunts each time. The first time I melted this, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have to hoard this. It was an amazing scent. It was bakery, but it was sweet, because pumpkin to me is a bit sweet. You could smell the pecan, the nuttiness in it. It was an amazing scent. It was such a high thrower as well. My boyfriend even asked what we were melting. And to me, this was fall. This was fall and winter, the exact scent that I'd want on a day when I'm cozying up on the sofa. It was absolutely lovely. The second time I melted it, exactly the same again. So if my friend's watching, the one who gave me this, if she could let me know who made this, because I would absolutely love to buy that again. Absolutely amazing. So getting on to one of my bags that I finished now, and this one is Southbound Soap Company. This is Pink Bedtime Blend, which is pink sugar, mandarin, lavender, chamomile and lily of the valley. I love this scent. I can remember why I bought a couple of bags of it now. I do still have another bag, thank God, because I love this. So to me, I actually mostly get pink sugar, chamomile and lily of the valley in this scent, and to me it isn't exactly the name it's got is totally right. To me, lavender is more a bedtime scent, but actually I'm getting into pink sugar and chamomile. My boyfriend likes this scent. It's an extremely high thrower. I'm so glad I got more of it, and I probably would repurchase in the future once my other bag's gone. Next one is Sensations Wax from my friend. It's Warm Cookies. I couldn't remember this one, however I have got more of it, so I will try it again. Next one is Tiffany's Cotton Candy Marshmallow. So this one was just before I was getting sick, and I popped it on in my bedroom because I just thought, we'll give it a go, see if I can smell it. I actually could. This was really sugary sweet. Excuse me. This was really sickly sweet to me. It was catching me on my throat because that's how I knew I was ill. Very, very sweet. Perfect for this time of year. My fair has just come in my town. been and gone actually, and I only melt fair scents. I don't go to the fair, I don't do rides, I don't do any of that. But I melted this scent, I melted a few other things I think as well in this box. I don't know if I put them in. Well, I loved this. However, when I was ill, it really caught my throat. That one was a high thrower as well. Another big one I have finished. This is Southern Twang Blackberry Butter Cookies Lavender Sweet Cream. When I first tried this over, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I didn't like it. Now, I don't know whether that was because of the melter I had. I had it in a smaller room on an 11 watt melter and the chunks just didn't melt down. However, the last 3 or 4 times, however long it took me to finish this bag, excuse me, I've had this in a 20 watt melter in a large room, melting for a long time as well. So the cubes actually melted down quite well. It is a bakery lavender. You don't smell the sweet cream, but you do get the blackberry, butter cookies and lavender. I really enjoyed this for a nighttime scent. My boyfriend noticed it and didn't mention too much about it. To me, it means he enjoyed it. I would purchase this one again, or I would make this blend up from another vendor. It was a medium to high throw as well. Another one I absolutely adore, which is VCS Evil Queen. Now this one's lavender mac apple cotton candy, I think. I absolutely love this. This is a nighttime blend for me. It's a headache blend for me. Absolutely amazing. I had 3 coins in here from my big bag. I melted a few different times, once in my bedroom and 2 times in my living room. All the time I get a good throw from this. Absolutely amazing. Love this one. So glad I got more of it. And that one is a high throw. And my last empty here is Strawberry Melt, which I think is a UK company in Island Spa. Now I have this on upstairs at the moment. It was just half a scent shot. No, a quarter of a scent shot. And walking up there now, not only could I smell it, I could taste it, but not in a strange, horrible way. I actually really enjoyed this scent. I'm so glad I'm keeping it on now. I'm going to keep it on until we come home tonight from Chinese. It's a really nice fresh scent, but you do get like the sea and sand sort of scent as well. It's very different for this time of year, but however, I like clean scents in the morning, so I really did enjoy this. I probably would invest in a large quantity of that one because it's really nice. It's about a medium throw, but that's all you need in the morning. So that's all my empties for the last week and a bit. As I said, I've not really been melting apart from other bits you're going to see in the box in a sec. Most of those empties were from a couple of weeks before and from my melting basket which need finishing, which you're going to see soon. So let's just jump into the other melts as well. Some of these, as I said, I haven't melted in a while, so I can't really remember the scent, so you'll have to bear with me. This first one though will knock you for 6. I popped this on the first day I was getting ill, so when I get a cold my nose goes first, so I know I have to put on peppermint, spearmint, Vicks scent, anything like that to get my nose to clear. So I popped 3 cubes of Wilma's Winter Frost, which is juicy berries, cloves and mint, and let me tell you, this is strong on the mint. I'm next time not going to make the mistake of putting 3 cubes in. I'm just going to pop 2 cubes in. I might finish this in the next couple of days actually, because my boyfriend is now sick as well. I passed it along in the house, shared it along. Oh well, you can deal with it. So I popped this one on in the morning. I had it in my melter for 2 days because it was so strong. If you are sick, you need to buy a bag of this. I've had this for such a long time now. I think this is a 2016 pour. My friend did give me this and another bag. The other bag I couldn't stand as much. This one, however, when you are sick, it will knock you for 6. You will smell this. But mostly, as I said, it is the mint. You do get a hint of the juicy berries. There is sweetness in it, but you really do get the mint. So yeah, just 2 cubes in this one, and you'll smell it for days. Really proud of that one. However, I will need to buy some more once I've used that up. I'm scared to use it up because I know me, if I use it up, I'll end up getting another cold. So I might do another couple of cubes while my boyfriend's sick so it can help him. And then I'm going to pack it away until January because I'll probably need it then as well. As you can tell, I really am quite sick. I don't know how my voice is going to sound on a recording, but I hope it sounds a little bit better. The next one I am currently melting in the living room. This is Winter Woodland by the Bathing Garden. I have 2 cubes left. There are currently 2 cubes melting. This is fir, pine, clove buds, mistletoe, berries, citrus and floral. This is, to me, this is Christmas all round. I get fir, pine and clove buds. Maybe a bit of floral, maybe a bit of citrusy floral. Sweetness to the behind all the pine and fir, but this is a Christmas scent all over. I mean, it is from their Christmas collection anyway, which I haven't been looking up on their site, so I don't know when they're going to release any of their Christmas scents, but when they do, I do have a few that I want to buy. This last bit here I am going to save for the day we put our Christmas tree up, which, unbeknown to my boyfriend, will be the 1st of December. I don't care what he says. It is a tradition with me and my family. It is going to become a tradition in this house as well. So this scent will be melting when I put my tree up. It is an extremely high thrower. You can probably get away with 1 cube. However, I like to use up my clams because Bathing Garden can get a bit squishy. However, this one, oh, there you go. You can see it's got a bit squishy there as well. This one is a very nice scent. However, it is still catching on my throat as well, with it being a sort of strong thrower. The other Bathing Garden scent I have melted recently is Rainbow Candy Cream Soda. I melted this before I got sick, so I can't really remember it too well. This is a layer of fruit over cream soda, which it exactly is. This is a bubbly cream scent. You really do, you get a lot of sherbety scent, but there is no sherbet in it. To me, it's a fizzy fruit, which is sherbet. I remember popping this in my bedroom, walking up about an hour later and going, what did I pop on? Because I don't imagine that I would put this on when it's not summer. However, I actually really enjoyed this. It gave my house 2 different dimensions. So we had the warm, cosy downstairs. You go upstairs and it wakes you up. It's bright, it's fruity, sunny, even though it's not outside. I really enjoyed this. I have had this before in the past and I did melt it in the summer. I generally don't think you have to be seasonal with those sort of things. Sherbet and soda and fizzy scents like that work any time, any year round. Don't know why I did this when I'm ill. I'm sorry if it's really starting to annoy you guys. I'm really not trying to. The next one is one that I absolutely used to melt all the time, but I have been hoarding this one, so it is really strong. This is Rosemary's Baby, which is lavender mint, and this is by VCS. I literally have 1 rose of this left. I missed out on many of the the loaves she did. Missed out on all of those. Next time it's up, please someone tag me, someone tell me, because I need this for winter. This is what I've popped on in my bedroom while I've been sick. For my nighttime melt, it has really helped. I've only used a quarter last night, and because of the date of this is a 2016 pour. This is really strong. This is over a year old now, and it's done really well. I love this scent anyway to go to bed with, or just to relax with anyway, so I do need more of that. Yeah. The next one is VCS Atlantic City Roses with Art Deco Overpour. I know Art Deco is watermelon pomegranate. Atlantic City is snow taffy, something like that. I've just been trying to use this up in my bedroom purely because it's not the scent I thought it would be. My friend did gift this to me, so I am trying to use it up and send to friends when I send things out as well. As you can see, I've still got quite a lot in my melt box as well, because I just do one of these or half of these chunks at a time just to get a little bit down. It's not a favourite scent, however it is a medium thrower, so it is quite a good scent note. Another minty one I have been melting is VCS Moonstone. I've melted this 3 times since you last saw my empties. Oh my god, we're at 20 minutes. I'll try and be a bit faster. This one is, I want to say peppermint, spearmint, eucalyptus. Either way, I've loved this one for a very long time. I've had this loaf for over a year now, and it is at its prime. It's an extremely high thrower. This mixes well with anything. I might try mixing this with Evil Queen actually, just to see what it's like one day. A cube of this and half a coin just to see what it's like. Very, very strong. I could smell this with my cold, and it's a great one if you do need to clear your nose. Another one I enjoyed and I've had for a while is Clean Cotton Peppermint by Rose Girls. I don't have much of it left. I have been cubing it up to use it. I've popped this on one evening when my boyfriend was around. He loves this scent. So sorry. Yes, he loves this scent. It reminds him and me of when we moved in, because I did melt this when we moved in. Bearing in mind, that's only a month ago, 2 months ago, August. And we're already that far down in the bag. I hope Jenny makes this again, however, if not, I'll just have to get mini melters of Clean Cotton and Peppermint. It's a great scent. It clears your nose with the peppermint, however, it is really fresh with the Clean Cotton as well. You could melt this in summer or winter and you get away with it. Oh, sorry. Another Rose Girls I love, and I use a second bag because I don't want to use up all the chunk bag. This is Pink Peppermint and So White. So this is pink sugar peppermint and an apple basically. And this is a great scent for nighttime. It's a great scent for opening up your nose. The peppermint is really, really strong in Jenny's blends, in all of the Rose Girl blends. So this to me is mostly apple peppermint or peppermint apple. I love this one. I have 2 more chunks left in here, but then I do have half of the chunk bag left as well. I am trying to not use it all up. However, I think I have mini melters in peppermint and So White coming anyway, so I can redo it if I want to. That one I love, and it is an extremely high thrower. This next one is one that I did melt before I became sick, so I can't really remember this. This is Mario's Moustache from Wonderberry. This is Mac Apple, Cinnamon Glazed Donuts, Whipped Vanilla Bean. No, Vanilla Bean Whipped Cream. There you go. I do actually remember this a bit. This was basically a Mac Apple donut. It was a slight bakery with mostly Mac Apple, and it was really nice to pop on in the morning actually. I popped this on just before I was going to work. I really, really enjoyed it. The Mac Apple was quite strong, however you got the bakery note of the donuts with the creaminess of the whipped cream and the vanilla bean. I'm going to enjoy the second half, however I wouldn't repurchase it. And the last one I have here, I have a tiny little bit left, is VCS Royal Wedding with Jackie O. So this is British Battenberg cake with marshmallow, birthday cake, vanilla bean, Noel. Now I did purchase this from a friend, and as part of my random bakery sampler. I love Royal Wedding anyway. It is a almondy, cakey scent note that I always love and associate with my childhood. Jackie O to me is a blender scent, which is basically birthday cake, a sweet birthday cake. Mixing those 2 cake scent notes together really, really worked. I mostly got Royal Wedding, which is the almond scent, but I love the scent note anyway. I can remix this afterwards if I wanted to, or I can also put more Supreme Jackie O with this if I wanted to try it, like more Jackie O, which I might actually do because there is only basically one bit there, so I might retry and melt that one. So that is everything, guys. I didn't expect this to be 25 minutes long. I am so sorry. I'm going to have to watch this back now, see how many times I cough and see whether it's annoying or not. I'm hoping not, because I have got one more video to do. I'm also hoping I don't lose my voice because I've got to go to work. after my next video, I hope I'm better so you won't have to hear me coughing all the time. So thank you for staying with me if you did watch it all. And happy melting, guys. Thanks, bye.